What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 92. Dare I say Super Bowl edition. Of course, no, I'm not going to suggest any niches related to the Super Bowl. So definitely, you guys already know, stay away from anything related. Keep your accounts safe. But Super Bowl edition because, number one, I'm wearing my Rob Gronkowski Bucks jersey. Shout out to him, one of my favorite NFL players. And of course, tonight is the big game. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 niches of the week for your print-on-demand business to target. And at the end of this video, I know probably nobody cares, but I made a Super Bowl parlay bet that you guys can partake in with me if you'd like to. I already put $100 down. It has a $540 profit max return. So, hey, if you guys want to, stick around and I'll walk you through the logic behind it. And then we have a little bit of skin in the game, makes it a little bit more fun to watch. But hey, let's get started, guys. Real quick, before we get to the niches, we have to announce the 2 winners for the free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. If this looks like your email address, you will hear from me shortly with your prizes. Congratulations, you have won. And we're launching another free print-on-demand giveaway. Of course, the link's at the top of the description. I invite you guys to take part in that. And last week, do you remember I announced that if you upgraded to Pretty Merch Pro Plus anytime that week, that I would give you a chance to win access to my Merch by Amazon course? Well, I'm a nice guy. I actually gave everybody that did that 2 chances. It yielded 5 total winners. And while I'm not going to show your email address on the video, if this looks like your email address, you already knew if you're in the running. By the way, I can't tell if this 5th one is a bot or not, so I already emailed you and I said, are you human? If you are, can you please get back to me? But the other 4 people, I'm confident that they are actually human. And congrats to the 5 winners. I will be reaching out to the first 4 of you guys shortly after this video. Just wanted to get it recorded. Also, of course, in the description, I've got a free 8-day print-on-demand mini course helping you get started with Etsy, which is relevant because I've got a huge video dropping tomorrow on Monday, specifically for Etsy. I've got a print-on-demand Facebook group that I would love to have you guys in. It's free to join. Just, click the link in the description. And as I alluded to, you guys already probably saw this, but on Friday, I dropped a video. I gave you some homework to work on over the weekend, basically saying, open your Etsy shop. I give you a link with 40 free listings if you missed it. I'll also drop a link to this video in the description. Open your Etsy shop. Launch one listing at least that's a digital download, so you're familiar with how it works. And then what I'm going to show you this week, it all involves using what is currently free to use software. All right, so make sure you watch this video, use the link in the description so you can get into the beta while it's free and get your account link. All right, so you're ready to go on Monday, and I may actually split the tutorial up over Monday and Tuesday because I don't want to throw too much at you guys all at once. I did show my girlfriend and she was like, yeah, you might want to split this up into 2 days. So I always value her feedback, and I'm probably going to end up doing that. But anyways, guys, niche number 1, the reason you're here, thanks for letting me get all the business out of the way. Niche number 1 has to be Black History Month. It just has to be. If you look at the research tools, well, you could argue it should be Valentine's Day, but the window is pretty much closed for Valentine's Day shirts. Men, if you didn't take my advice from like 3 weeks ago and get your significant other a gift, you're in trouble. You might want to do that before the game kicks off tonight. So Black History Month, niche number 1. And guys, I know it's weird, this Born brand, Born, we talked about it. I did a video on Wednesday night, an emergency video, because they are dominating all of page 1 on the majorly valuable keywords. And while I don't have a resolution for you, I mean, I don't work for Amazon. I wish they would fix this. I'm sure they will eventually fix it, but right now it's kind of a you-know-what show. I don't like to curse on these videos because I don't know if the YouTube algorithm is going to push it out if I do. So I will not say what kind of a show it is, but it is a SH type show. This Born brand, they're making it really hard to make money. All right, now here I have a potential short-term solution. All right. When you search for Black History Month, you get this sort of results, right? You get like all the best sellers, but they're all dominated. I did that video on Wednesday night. Every single listing on page 1 was from the same brand, Born. Doesn't mean it's from the same seller, by the way. Of course, Amazon is the seller for Merch by Amazon shirts. But anyways, if you have customers that don't just search for the most valuable high-level keywords like Black History Month, and maybe they actually type in the niche, which in this case, I just made an example for you. 1 month can't hold our history. Okay, if you just search for the actual niche keywords and not just generic Black History Month, you actually can, make some sales and get your products in front of people. Okay, so the reason I'm sharing this is that we don't necessarily have to do anything differently. Like, I'm assuming we were already attempting to get indexed on the relevant keywords to the niche we are in, and not just making our titles Black History Month and then publishing, you know what I mean? So as long as you're like signaling to the algorithm, hey, I'm in this niche within Black History Month, I think you can still make some sales. Of course, your lives are definitely a lot harder when people are gaming the system the way they are currently right now. And I wanted to show you guys why this Born brand is so awful, honestly. So just so you guys know, this isn't like a conspiracy. You can check when products were published on Merch by Amazon. So this shirt right here, 1 month can't hold our history. Date first available, November 21st, 2021. Now check this out. When you look at page 1, or not page 1, but like when you search these terms, you get a bunch of Born brand shirts, and look when they're posted with the exact same design. So if there was anybody that wasn't sure if the Born brand is actually stealing the designs as well, they are. February 4th, 2022. January 22, 2022. February 7th, 2022. So they're very clearly just ripping off the designs. They don't care. They keyword stuff. They're, abusing the Amazon system. It is what it is, though. I did a separate video on it, and we're kind of at Amazon's mercy. We've always been at Amazon's mercy. Right now, we are more at Amazon's mercy than probably ever before. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, we still got to make money, right? This is why we also should diversify our income streams, though, not just be solely reliant on Merch by Amazon. Even though I do give this show more of a Merch by Amazon slant, you guys already know my preference is to be in as many places as possible, right? Occupy online real estate while it's still cheap. All right, niche number 2, and we're going to speed up. St. Patrick's Day is coming, guys. It's a little bit more than a month away, but hey, now is the time. I mean, you could argue a month ago was the time. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you want to rank number 1 overall and you don't want to abuse the system and by changing your brand to Born, which I would not recommend doing, by the way. I did see some people that claim to have attempted to do so that said they got rejected, so definitely I wouldn't do that. But niche number 2, guys, St. Patrick's Day. It's coming. You guys already know you got to wear a little bit of green on St. Patrick's Day, so make sure if you are uploading to a black t-shirt that you've got elements of green on the shirt. I would personally just go about uploading to green t-shirts, though. Lots of different niches to enter. We're probably gonna, actually no, I'm for sure doing a video on St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to record it last week. With my sinuses being so bad, I ended up just like punting it to this week. So you guys will see that probably like Wednesday or Thursday. And you can see here, by the way, when you upgrade to Pretty Merch Pro Plus, use the research tool. By the way, the research tool, if you needed like a reason, you're like, Ryan, why Pretty Merch Pro Plus all of a sudden? If you need a reason, one thing that I really love is the search function. It's got the best search function of any of the research tools, in my personal opinion. All right. And that is very useful when you're not just scraping the like highest level, obvious niches, but you actually want to like go and look at sub niches within the parent niche. Or my favorite is sub niches within the sub niches. All right. You need that search function to work, and their search function is beautiful. It works extremely well. You'll notice that like not all these tools are created equal. The search function was one of those things that's lagging behind in some of the other ones. So anyways, they also have the keywords down here. That's always really useful as well. Niche number 3. All right. And guys, don't sleep on Pi Day. March is coming. Everybody's thinking St. Patrick's Day. Well, zig while other people zag. Be a little bit contrarian. While everybody's doing St. Patrick's Day, why not do some Pi Day? I mean, honestly, why not do both? All right. But Pi Day shirts, they sell extremely well. Don't forget about Pi Day, 3.14. Honestly, that's as many decimals as I know, 3.14. After that, I'm like, yeah, I forget the rest. But has anybody ever, never mind. I was going to say, has anybody ever picked up a girl because they knew many digits of pi? I don't know. If you have, though, let me know. Reach out to me. But yeah, guys, the Pi Day shirts, the designs are easy. Obviously, it's also a play on the word pi, P-I-E, versus P-I, the math. The math, what do I call it? The math, what? Constant? Is it a constant? It is a constant, right? Because it never changes. But it also goes on forever, right? Anyways, I'll shut up. I know nobody cares. Here we go. Pi Day, niche number 3. Let's go to niche number 4. All right, and niche number 4, guys, I don't know why this is trending, but I noticed multiple of these shirts selling quite well. Now, it says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. When I see one shirt like this, I just chalk it up to being like randomly a bestseller. But when I see 2, I'm like, all right, maybe there's something going on here. So you can see the first 2 slots, 25,000 BSR, the second one, 30,000 BSR. Is this a sign of things to come? You know what I mean? Sometimes this is how trends start. You see a couple at the top soaking up a ton of sales. Then you start to see kind of the crowd catch up to them. Like the listings that aren't getting, the majority of the sales, but they soak up some sales. I call them auxiliary sales. They're kind of on the fringes of page 1, page 2, and you still can get a sale or 2. So, but I wanted to put this out there because I did notice it was, had more than one shirt that was selling well. So who knows if it's going to improve or what? I don't know why all these trends end up trending. I just noticed that they are trends, in fact. All right, niche number 5. And in this one, it's not actually a niche. I just wanted to show you guys like how I am more or less unaffected by the Born issue, the Born brand issue, people abusing the brand Born, however we frame it. I don't know what to call it. And it's that, you know, I openly state that I don't really chase the trends. The main reason why I don't, by the way, is truly that like I'm scared to lose my account. Like I feel like the merch rejection system is more forgiving than I feel like it's been in the past at times. Remember, this is evolving, right? It's not just like, oh, a static thing that if you understand forever. No, things change. There's been times in the past though where it's felt like the rejections pile up, you know, and I get scared, you know, because I'm a YouTuber on top of being a merch seller, so I need my account. All right, I don't want to lose my account because I was in some trend that was okay, you know, oh, let's go Brandon, it was fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, right? What changed? I don't know. Human intervention, really. I mean, but hey, that's it's the Merch by Amazon ecosystem, right? We're at their mercy. We know that. So I'm just too scared to go after trends. So I sell fringe evergreens. Like this would still be considered a trend, right? Like pretty, black, and educated. But like for me to call this something that I would call like a fringe evergreen that can make me a sale at any time in the year, you know, and it doesn't have to be in February. It could be in, you know, any month. I might say something like pretty, black, educated, and addicted to TV, or, you know, addicted to yoga. You know what I mean? Pretty, black, educated, and addicted to, I don't know, like running. You know what I mean? Like that's more or less like what I go after. So, because I mean, you know, people ask and I'm like, I say fringe evergreen, and then they're like, well, what does that mean? You know, and I want to just put that out there. All right. It's a lot easier for me to do it in these videos, but I know people are still going to ask. So hopefully you guys see the video. And hopefully that was a decent example of like the type of thing I upload. I know I'm not going to get, you know, mega rich because I'm not hitting those trends. You know, some shirts in some trends can make you $10,000 in a month, right? Profit. I'm going to miss those, but it's okay. All right, seller trends. These are shirts that could potentially be the next big trend based on, you know, improvement, like vast improvement in BSR recently. And when I say recently, I think the time horizon is probably like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. So take a look here. You've got some Valentine's Day. You've got some football themed. Definitely got a couple football themed ones. The Bengal tiger one behind me. I thought it was Chinese New Year tiger. Turns out it was these tigers are selling well, probably because of Chinese New Year, but also because of the Cincinnati Bengals being in the Super Bowl. By the way, is that an omen that the Bengals are going to do well in Super Bowl? Who knows? Looking 1 month out, if you want to sell products related to random holidays, we have March 13th, Smart and Sexy Day. March 14th, of course, Pi Day. March 15th, Dumbstruck Day. March 16th, one of my favorite days, Freedom of Information Day. Yes, stop classifying everything. We want to know what's going on. March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So we got some good days to target. And bonus shirt. This is actually from the Seller Trends. I loved it. Funny kind of football crossover shirt. Didn't I say like last week or the week before that there's a lot of football related shirts that are okay because they're not related to like infringing on NFL team intellectual property. They're football shirts for the common person probably. I'd say the majority of people watching the Super Bowl tonight are not like regular football watchers. So they're more likely to wear their, you know, football referee with the hands up saying home run, right? Like, did something good happen? You know, so anyways, you guys get the joke. All right, deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja. There's some explicit stuff over there on the left-hand side. We got a Biden parody, some of those axolotls, some cursing, it looks like, some COVID shirts. I don't know. Big, oh, Let's Go Brandon shirt. Damn, that was one of those bestsellers, or it was a clone of the bestseller. Anyways, lots of removed designs each week. Don't necessarily know why, but we can guess. We look for patterns, right? All right, guys, so just a real quick reminder before I show you my Super Bowl bet that, hey, if you guys are already betting on the Super Bowl, throw $5 down with me. You know what I mean? I got 100 on the line. But real quick, got to plug this week's giveaway. You can enter for free to win my print-on-demand mega pack this week. The two winners will receive a license to Merch Titans Upload Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, All Sunsets Premium, graphics for your designs, and Bubble Scout, the best Redbubble niche research tool. All right, let's talk Super Bowl for like 1 minute max. I don't want the video to go on too long. I know most of you guys don't care, so you're going to probably click away here, but it's all good. This is the bet that I put together, and you'll notice it is a parlay, which makes it interesting because I know if you guys are going to actually feel compelled to join me on this bet, we're going to need some decent like return. Like you can actually see here, I said it's a $540 profit. Well, it's actually $524 profit potential on my $100 wager. When you do a parlay, you know, we need all of these legs to hit. It's a 4-leg parlay. The reason I decided to do parlay, which obviously like the odds get longer and longer, meaning less likely to come true when you stack bets that all have to hit, is because I wanted to entice you guys with like a nice return. You know, it's not going to be astronomical return, but I think this can actually work. Okay, and I've actually like had a lot of success betting the winners of the Super Bowl as a single bet, straight up bet, not on these parlays. Anybody who says like, oh yeah, I hit parlays all the time, they're lying. But I've had like decent success in recent years. So let's hope that streak continues. I don't have a strong lean, by the way, if I'm being honest, between the Bengals and the Rams, but I would much rather put my money on the Bengals because you get more favorable odds because they're underdogs, right? So if I don't have a lean one way or the other between the two teams, well, I'm going to put more money on the underdog because they're going to pay me more should that hit, okay? So, yeah, and of course, shout out to Rob Gronkowski last year. They were underdogs. The Bucs were underdogs, and they hit. So here's the bet. And I'm going to put a link to FanDuel Sportsbook in the description. In case you don't have an account, you get $50 free just for signing up and depositing. So it's a pretty nice little incentive there to cushion the blow should you lose, but they'll give you the $50 back. However, you can't just like withdraw it. You have to bet it again. So you'd have to bet it, win a bet, and then you can withdraw it. Anyways, guys, Cincinnati Bengals money line. Okay, so we're picking them to win the game. There's going to be under 5.5 touchdowns scored, which I love. I love that bet. Cincinnati Bengals by 1 to 13 points. So that's just like saying, hey, they're not going to blow them out by 14 points or more. Okay? You noticing a theme here? These are kind of correlated bets. And then under 48.5 points. I really like this bet. In my mind, when I run projections, you guys know I love football. I can see this working out. So I put $100 down. By the way, I'm free rolling this. I bet UFC last night. I bet the Australian heavyweight fighter who never loses when I watch him. And every time he wins, he drinks shoeies, like he drinks beer out of people's shoes from the audience. It's the most random thing I've ever seen, but I love that dude. And so this is a free roll for me, thanks to him. So shout out to Ty. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but guys, thank you for listening to me talk sports. Anybody who's still with me, please like and subscribe. I know you guys are already subscribed, but please like and subscribe, the two of you that aren't. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hyped for the video tutorial, part 1 of how we're going to make money selling digital files on Etsy in 2022. And we're going to use a lot of automation. Our processes are going to be streamlined. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm extremely hyped to show you guys.